Welcome to Autocar India Quick News, the weekly show that brings you all the latest news from the automotive world. Before we get started, here is wishing all our viewers a very happy and blessed Diwali. Also, please ensure that you're subscribed to the Autocar India channel. We put up new and interesting content every day, so make sure that you have enabled the notification icon so that you stay updated to our channel. We begin this week's news with Lotus. The British sports car specialist with an illustrious history in motorsport has made its India debut. Partnered with Exclusive Motors, that also retails Bentley cars in India, Lotus will establish its first India showroom at Delhi in 2024, with more to follow in the years to come. The first Lotus to go on sale in India is the all-electric Eletre SUV that's been priced at 2.55 crore rupees. The SUV will be offered in 3 versions, prices of which are on your screen. The Eletre is styled with a cab-forward stance, a long wheelbase, and very short front and rear overhangs, making the SUV look longer, lower, and sleeker than it really is. Their India spec model rides on 22-inch, 10-spoke forged wheels as standard. Like you would see in a typical electric car, the rear gets a minimalistic styling that features a full-length ribbon light which curves into the air outlets from the wheel arches. The light is red when the car is moving, but it can also appear orange or green depending on the battery charge. A carbon fiber, 3-stage deployable, split roof-mounted spoiler is neatly integrated into the rear, which is intended to evoke race car winglets. The Eletre's cabin is headlined by a 15.1-inch landscape-oriented touchscreen infotainment system. An interesting feature with this touchscreen infotainment is that it folds out when not required. The dashboard is split into 2 and mimics the design of the split spoiler at the rear. Instead of a traditional instrument cluster, there's a 30mm strip on either side of the dashboard called the ribbon of technology that displays key vehicle information. Standard equipment includes wireless charging, 12-way adjustable front seats, 4-zone climate control, 15-speaker Dolby Atmos and KEF premium sound system, configurable ambient lighting, soft-close doors, over-the-air updates, and ADAS features based on LiDAR technology. As mentioned, the Eletre is offered in 3 different versions: the Eletre, Eletre S, and the Eletre R. The Eletre and the Eletre S features a 603 horsepower, 710 Nm dual motor system with a maximum range of 600 km. 0 to 100 km/h takes 4.5 seconds for these models. The Eletre R, on the other hand, comes with a 905 horsepower, 985 Nm dual motor setup coupled with a 2-speed transmission with a maximum range of 490 km. Lotus claims that the Eletre R can do a 0 to 100 km/h run in 2.95 seconds. The brand also claims that the Eletre R is the world's fastest production electric SUV with a top speed of 258 km/h. All 3 variants get a 112 kWh battery that can charge from 10 to 80% in 20 minutes using a rapid charger. It gets a 22 kWh AC charger as standard. All-wheel drive and active air suspension comes standard across the range. Lotus has also disclosed its plan of launching its last IC sports car, the Emira, in India by 2024. The model will be sold with 2 engine options, a 360 horsepower 4-cylinder and a 400 horsepower supercharged 6-cylinder unit. Kia has officially revealed the updated 4th generation Carnival, and it is this model that will come to India in 2024. The 4th generation Carnival is larger than the 3rd generation model sold in India and is more SUV-like in its stance as well. The updated styling brings a look in line with the latest Kia models. The Carnival facelift features a more upright front end with a wide grille with chrome bits and L-shaped headlamps with daytime running lamps. The L-shaped theme continues at the rear with the tail lamps connected via an LED light bar. The interior of the upcoming Carnival facelift features 2 12.3-inch screens. One functions as the digital instrument screen and the other as the infotainment unit. The MPV gets reworked AC and audio controls located below the central screen, a rotary drive selector, front and rear dash cams, a heads-up display, a digital rear-view mirror, an updated digital key, ambient lighting along the dashboard, and the option to start the vehicle with your fingerprint. The Carnival facelift is available as a 4, 7, or 9-seat configuration. Kia claims that with the facelift, the MPV gets improved cabin ambience and improved ride comfort. Also on offer is the option of a 14.6-inch rear entertainment screen. In terms of safety, the facelifted Kia Carnival gets an updated ADAS suite with the addition of adaptive cruise control, lane change assist, and more. 8 airbags are also standard on the international model. When it comes to the powertrain, the Carnival facelift will be available with a choice of 3 powertrains: a 3.5-litre petrol, a 1.6-litre petrol hybrid, and a 2.2-litre diesel. And it's a 200 horsepower diesel that we will likely get in India. The Carnival is not expected to come cheap, with prices likely to start at 35 lakhs and go well beyond 40 lakh rupees for the fully loaded versions. The Carnival comes to India in mid-2024 as a locally assembled model. It was a busy week for the two-wheel industry thanks to EICMA that was held in Milan, Italy. And we have some pretty exciting news from the event. The event was kickstarted by Royal Enfield by showcasing the brand's all-electric Him-e, which is an electric version of the Himalayan. The model will serve as a testbed for the company to try out its new electric powertrains and other components. Interestingly, the battery is a structural element of the frame and is an in-house Royal Enfield design. The motor and the controller are off-the-shelf components. Royal Enfield tells us that this prototype has been in the works for 18 months now. Though this testbed won't necessarily lead to a future electric Himalayan, learnings from the bike will go into other Royal Enfield EVs of the future. Rishad has covered the Royal Enfield EV prototype extensively in his walk-around video, so check it out on our channel if you're yet to do so. Hero also made its presence felt at EICMA by unveiling some key models. Starting off with the most eye-catching of them all was the bright red 2.5R X Tunt concept motorcycle, which will likely spawn a new 250cc motorcycle. The big talking point about this concept was that it showcases the brand's new liquid-cooled 250cc single-cylinder engine that has a modern DOHC setup. Hero has not yet revealed power or torque figures for the new engine. Being a concept, the 2.5R has a very outlandish design, courtesy of a lot of winglets and angular extensions all over. It has super premium componentry as well, like billet machine foot pegs, a single Brembo M50 monoblock caliper, slick tires, and a chunky golden USD fork. Only time will tell us how many of these features will make it to the actual production model. But judging by Hero's track record, it is highly probable that a production model would be very close to the concept. Moving on to the scooters, Hero showcased new models under the Xoom brand. First on the list is the Xoom 160, which is a maxi-style scooter. The model on display sported a liquid-cooled 156cc single-cylinder engine, making 14 horsepower at 8,000 rpm and 13.7 Nm at 6,500 rpm. It weighs 141 kilos, is suspended by a telescopic fork or twin shock absorber setup, and runs on 14-inch wheels shod with dual-purpose tires. The feature set includes keyless ignition, a fully digital dash, remote seat opening, and 2 split LED headlights. Also on display was the Xoom 125R. The model will sit above the Xoom 110 in the lineup and is powered by an air-cooled 124.6cc single-cylinder mill, making 9.5 horsepower and 10.14 Nm. This engine makes more power but is slightly down on torque compared to Hero's other 125cc scooters. It has a fully digital dash that gets Bluetooth connectivity, enabling turn-by-turn navigation. It is also equipped with sequential LED indicators that flash in the direction of a turn. Alongside these scooters, Hero also showcased the Vida V1 Pro electric scooter that can now be had in a coupe guise by eliminating the rear seat. Alongside the V1 Pro Coupe e-scooter, Hero also showcased the Lynx e-dirt bike concept that weighs just 82 kilograms while making 15 kilowatts or 20.4 horsepower of peak power output. It has a 3 kWh battery pack which can power it for approximately an hour. Hero has also revealed that they will launch the Vida brand in Europe and the UK, starting with 3 countries for now, with more planned for later. And that concludes this week's quick news. Thank you all for joining, and see you all next week.